Well, I can tell you from experience, this was unexpected. Manufacturers don't typically make keyboards for their devices. There's only basically Onyx, which in fact has abandoned their Bluetooth keyboard model and only makes the specific model of keyboard for the Tab Ultra. There's really no other manufacturer that in-house makes keyboards for their units, and we didn't think Remarkable would ever do this. Seriously, thank you to Remarkable for sending us this sample. This looks amazing. This thing is super heavy. If you've watched our videos before, you will know that I appreciate heavy electronics. It does make the money feel like it went somewhere. When something's too light and flimsy, there's something to be said about lightweight electronics, but heavy electronics are awesome. This is the keyboard, which they are calling the Type Folio, because as you know, they have Folio cases and regular cases for the Remarkable stuff. This one is sepia brown or sepia brown, depending on how you pronounce it. Let's open this up because this is very exciting, everybody. Looks like there's a rip strip that doesn't entirely rip very well, although, geez, nothing does when it comes to those things. Wow, look at that. Very nice kind of camel brown leather right there. Let's go ahead and take this out from the corner, it's looking like. Wow, this is actually... There should have been a little dip in the packaging, but there is not. That's okay. Neither here nor there. And you have the quick start guide, which looks like it is also taking the place of the insert. And I see some copper contact pins on the corner there. And, oh, okay, so that is the quick start guide. It's just enclosed in this loop. So it looks like you have to get the latest software, then you snap it into place, and then you can adjust it in a few ways. Now, I don't know if that is a origami fold or it's based off of the magnets, the way it sits, so it can prop itself up. We'll have to look at that when we get into it. You'll notice that it has these little dimples, and that's because Remarkable is one of the few devices in the industry of e-notes that has built-in rubber stoppers. Some devices have them two on only one side, maybe a rubber strip, but these actually go and have four kind of decently deep pile rubber stoppers on all sides. This case is no slouch. This is a thick case, very thick case. So we are dealing with almost a hard plastic, potentially a metal aluminum body. I can't tell what the inner layer is because there's a soft foam here to not scratch your device. This is nice kind of suede felt combination. And then you have a dual stack here for the outside of the case and the inside where it's going to hold the actual unit. You do have a little arrow here, and I'm not sure what that's referring to, because, oh, look at that, there we go. So it's gonna snap up and prop up like that when you close it. So where is the keyboard itself, you ask? It is right here. Let's take a look at the keyboard here. So we don't have a numpad, that's totally fine. And we don't have any additional characters on any of the keys. So it looks like it's pretty simple. There's no function key. So there's Control, Alt, and Shift, and then you have your caps, but you do have the traditional layout where the F and the J have the little bumps so you can position your fingers. I don't type correctly like doing that, so I'm going to be doing my usual typing with just a couple hands and fingers. And we have Alt Option and Alt Option in a separate key there. We'll get into that in the full review. You have a traditional North American layout because if you do Shift 2, it's going to be the @ symbol, whereas in Japan, @ symbol's over there, for example. And it doesn't look like you have that little squiggle, that little from, you know, like $40 and above squiggle here that's to the top left. So you're missing a lot of keys, honestly. And I didn't expect a full-size keyboard with a numpad because that's not going to work within the dimensions of the width of the unit. But this is missing kind of a lot of keys here, and I am interested to see how this is all going to play out when we get into the full review. But this is the keyboard, everybody. This is the unboxing. Don't worry, of course we are going to get into a full review, but this is the first keyboard from this manufacturer, Remarkable, and one of the few peripheral OEM keyboards from any brand, so it warranted a look of how it's packaged, how it looks, how it feels, the way it sits in your hand when you're holding it, and we're going to get into a full review and a full typing review in an upcoming video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of Remarkable coverage coming your way.